Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Bama saltwater fishing video, and I want to welcome all of y'all new subscribers. That is awesome seeing the channel grow like that, so welcome to the channel. But I'm just out here at the Orange Beach boat ramp. Normally I don't fish at boat ramps because it's just the etiquette. You don't want to get in the way of boats being loaded up, but there is absolutely nobody here, so we're going to get out here. I already have my bait cooler down there. Let me just show you my setup real quick. Have a little Carolina rig, or fish finder rig if you want to call it. This is a size 4 owner circle hook, 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, have about 24 inches of it, coming to a black barrel swivel and a 1-ounce egg sinker. Now my setup here is a 4000 Shimano Stratic and a St. Croix Avid Inshore 7-foot medium heavy rod with 20-pound braid. So this is a little heavier setup than you really need, but you never know what you're going to hook out here, and the current's pretty strong. So how about y'all come join me? Let's get baited up and get to fishing. All right, so like I said, my bait cooler's already down here, and Mom is with me. She's trying to fish too, but we're right along this little rocks. I'm gonna grab me a live shrimp, put it on the circle hook, and see what we can get right now. I like to hook that live shrimp right where that horn meets the body. Hopefully y'all can see it, but it looks very natural on the hook that way, and it'll live a long time. All right, I'm already seeing some mangroves swimming around. They're all kind of small, so I anticipate we're going to go through some bait. So let's drop it right on the edge of these rocks. Let's see what happens here. Oh, instant. Oh, instant. Oh, he's trying to take me in the structure. That's not a bad fish. Oh, that's a really pretty fish. That's cool. That's a little grouper. That right there is awesome. So juvenile, can't keep it because it's too small, but look at that. That is really neat. From the bank, you don't have to have a boat to go catch grouper. Unfortunately, I can't keep it, so he's gonna go back. But that is so cool. Oh man, he's gone right under that structure. That was really neat. First cast with the shrimp. You never know what you're gonna get in saltwater, but I've caught them out here before, but it's been a while. So let's get another live shrimp and see what else is lurking around these rocks. So I'm just going to pitch it out, not too far. It's going to take me into its house. You have one? Oh, I do too. Oh, do we have? Hey, we have 2 separate fish. I thought we had the same fish there for a second. Mangroves. Just doubled up on mangroves. That was cool. So Mom just doubled up on mangrove snapper. He's got to go back though, because in Alabama, as always, they got to be 12 inches. So a circle hook came out good, and there they go. And there goes yours. There we go. Right back down in those rocks. Okay, so grouper and mangrove snapper so far. Let's see what else is going to happen here. All right. Getting another bait back out. This is fun. Every cast is a fish almost. Trying to take me into their home. And here's another fish. Whoa, look at this one. He's really orange. I'm pretty sure that's a mangrove snapper, but I may be mistaken. He's got a lot more yellow on him, but I think it is a mangrove. But if it isn't, go ahead, comment down below. I just check out that real bright orange and yellowish color on him. All right, there you go. Small but mighty. So we may not be catching the biggest fish, but we are catching pretty cool fish, and doing it from land is even better. Pretty cool variety so far. I did put once more another shrimp on there and see what else we're going to get over here. All right, let's see here. And there's one. Dang, what is this going to be? A little bit larger mangrove snapper. That's not a bad one. Still not a keeper though. But what a really neat looking fish there. Those are so cool. They definitely look like a smallmouth bass to me, except they got those 2 fangs on top. So we're gonna get it back. No shortage of these out there. It's a nice healthy population. There you go, bud. So this is my last bait, and then I'm gonna go try somewhere else. But maybe we can catch something on this last bait. Oh, and that was a mangrove. Okay, there we go, finally. Finally. It's a good way to finish it off. Deep, rich colors on these bayside mangroves. Easy release. And get you back. But now I get to go do something else a different day. So y'all stay tuned. I'll see you in just a bit. So I just have a little sheep's head knocker jig here. This is a little bottom sweeper jig. It's made by Bird of Prey, which you can use promo code BAMA10. That's BAMA10 on Bird of Prey Fishing and get 10% off your order. I'm using a little 1/2 ounce. So I'm just along this little seawall in the canal. I'll be moving to some bridges, just trying to find some fish. I do have some filler crabs, but I'm gonna grab one of these and put it on my knocker jig. So all you do is take that jig and run through the middle, being careful not to crack the entire shell and come out the top. That one's kind of a smaller crab. If you have a different way of hooking it, go ahead, do it that way. But this is how I do it on these bottom sweeper jigs. You know, it's gonna sit there on the bottom, or we can suspend it like that. And that's a perfect little bait to catch whatever's hanging along this seawall. So I'm gonna make a cast, just parallel with the wall. There it is. That's a big fish. Let it eat it. Oh yeah. I don't know what that's gonna be, but it did pull it pretty good. Come on, let me just see. Oh man, don't be a catfish. Oh, it is. When you start seeing that rod kind of throb like that, just bounce, it's usually one of these hard heads. I guess it's better than nothing, but I don't really care for the hardhead catfish that much. And it's a waste of a filler crab too. Okay, bud. Let's see if I can do this. Oh man, you just threw my crab over. I could have saved that one. Pliers are a must with those things. If you don't want to risk getting poked and finned by them, they do hurt. They're different than freshwater catfish. But let's try another crab. I was hoping that was a good old black drum, but when that rod tip starts bouncing, it's usually one of them catfish. There's another something big that I might be able to set the hook on. I just did. What is this going to be? Come on, be something decent, be something good. Oh, it is. It's actually kind of cool. That is a little puppy drum. That is neat. That's a little bitty black drum. So amazing how big these fish can get. I mean, these things can live up to about 40 years old, but he's a little smaller one, so I want to let him go. But check that out. There's no size limit on them. You just wouldn't get that much meat. So there you go. It's a little juvenile black drum. Those are actually cool. I like catching those. So now that we're positioned under this bridge, oh, there it is. I don't know what this is. It doesn't feel like it's going to be a target species, but we'll find out, right? Get up here. Just a really large pinfish. That's what I kind of figured. They get big under here. All right, man. Let me let you go. You're like a brim size there. There you go. That is not quite what I'm after. I put on another crab. I'm just kind of fan casting around these bridge spans just to see where they are. Oh, there's another one. There you go. Okay, this one's pulling a little bit harder. I don't know what this one's going to be. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Really? An even bigger pinfish. An even bigger pinfish. Wow. That's a good size one. Now I'm looking for the same family of fish. I'm looking for the porgies, but just not this species of one. I'm looking for the sheep's head. It's bigger cousin. But look at the thickness of that pinfish. You could easily fry that one up or cook it up and it'd be pretty good. But he's going to go back and maybe get bigger next year. Those are pretty large pinfish, which I normally catch those real big ones over here. But I don't want to go through my bait like crazy just chasing these things. Y'all, so that was actually really fun. And I'm back home. Beautiful evening. I didn't catch any giant fish, but I did catch a bunch of fish, and that was fun. The grouper was a really cool surprise. Catching that small puppy drum was neat as well. So I appreciate y'all for watching as always. I do have some more hats on the website if you want to pick some up. They're just little snapback Richardson caps. I like them. I think they're cool. Little patch caps. And there's other rigs on the website, BamaSaltwater.com as well. But we'll see you on the next Bama Saltwater fishing video. I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us, and we'll see you later.